Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're going to find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, I'm going to show you why XRP has the potential to create generational wealth. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, right at the top, as you go through the video, would you remember, hit that like button down there, because what happens is the algorithm will actually push it out and we can get this information into the hands of so many more people. That would be absolutely fantastic. Well, guys, so often we hear all this stuff and FUD about Ripple and XRP and how it's just this terrible, thing that it's never going to achieve anything, and on and on and on we go. Guys, I'm here to show you today, when you take a look at some of the titles that I'm going to show you here and how much Ripple has expanded into the world, I think you're going to be like me and find out this is a no-brainer from a fundamental point of view, and we don't even have to look at price. You're going to see how this is going to be a major generational wealth creator. So guys, let's just start off right down here and take a look at this. Now, a lot of these articles aren't going to be new. Guys, we're going to pull out some absolute facts. Here we have Ripple. Now, we know that Ripple has been working around the world to create and help nations build their CBDCs. Here is one of the big primaries, and this is back from October 14th of 2021. Ripple joins forces with the Digital Pound Foundation. And guys, we know that they're already out there working with the Bank of England to create their CBDC. Well, how about this one? Ripple to participate in the Digital Dollar Project, another CBDC that they're going out and building. Well, guys, take a look at the most recent one here from January 30th of 2023. Ripple selected by Montenegro to help develop its CBDC. Guys, when it comes to the infrastructure and the evolution of our new monetary system, literally the evolution of money, you can go out there and you can find article after article after article where Ripple has been out there contracting with governments, nation states to build their central bank digital currencies. That is no small feat. And in doing that, they are laying the rails for this new financial system in a massive, massive way. And the bridge asset between those central bank digital currencies is XRP. It is truly amazing. But guys, it does not stop there. I want to show you articles like this one right here. And this is about Ripple's global expansion. Take a look at these articles here. Ripple opens London office to serve European demand. Now that was back in 2016. Take a look over here. Ripple opens its new office in Singapore, leading innovation hub. 2017. Let's take a look at this one. Ripple sets up a regional headquarters in Dubai. 2020. Look at this one here. Ripple is seeking a license in Ireland to gain a European foothold. 2022. Now, let's look at this one. Ripple expands global footprint with new office in Mumbai. Now, this one was back in 2017 as well. And let's just take a look over here. Ripple launches operations in Iceland. Guys, they are opening major centers literally around the globe. We are talking about an organization that is so heavily vested in this space to actually bring about the changes in this new financial system that their reach is literally global, all around the world. And we had that article there from Naveen Gupta not too long ago, where he was talking about the expansions into the Middle East and Northern Africa and what they're doing in all those nation states. We know, guys, that they are actually out there. And by the way, this one is absolutely amazing. So we know that one of the big deals in this whole thing is all of this lawsuit and where it's going to end and stuff like that. Well, guys, I just want you to see something over here before we actually get into a little bit like that. But take a look at this advertising campaign that Ripple has been moving around the world with. These are ads that are showing up at the Wall Street subway station right there. There they are, advertising right in Wall Street. But do you think it stops there? No, guys. Look at the massive ads that they've been doing in London. And on top of that, guys, look at this. Here's a full page ad in the Wall Street Journal. Now, you tell me, does this sound like a company that is actually on the verge of being shut down and actually squashed by the SEC? Or does it sound like a company that believes that it's a major world mover, that it is actually changing the structure of how the world is going to work in the future? I think we can all see what's really going on behind the scenes. Now, with respect to the lawsuit, the majority of legal analysts have been coming out there saying, hey, Ripple's going to nail this one. They are going to win it hands down. And take a look at some of these. Crypto law experts suggest the SEC is likely to lose key case and discredit the Howey test. And over here, look at this. Ripple likely coming out on top in XRP battle with the SEC, says crypto legal experts. Now, guys, one of the big deals is this right here. Look, how's the price of XRP going to act if Ripple wins? Now, this one just came out here on February 1st of 2023. And what they talk about in this article right here, let's take a look. As became known yesterday, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission officially recognized that the sale of library credits tokens on the secondary market was not a case of selling unregistered securities. And guys, what happened to the library token? Well, it absolutely fired off, did 155% in one day. Now, you think about this. How much more exposure globally and influence, when you see all these various articles, does Ripple have and the utilization of XRP over what library had? Guys, it is absolutely multiplied by a factor of 10 at least. And if we get that decision in summary judgment or a settlement by the end of this month and Ripple wins it, I'm telling you what, guys, it is going to send shockwaves through the system. But even if Ripple was to be fine like library was, but the secondary market XRP sales are not unregistered securities, I'm telling you what, guys, you're going to watch the price of XRP literally blast off. And when you take a look at what we've just looked at from a fundamental perspective, not for price sake, not speculation, but absolute fundamentals, the expansion around the globe, the construction and the building of central bank digital currencies. Guys, look at the ad campaigns that are going out there. What? You're not going to spend tens of millions of advertising dollars like that to people where you have no product to sell and no customers to sell it to. That doesn't make sense, does it, guys? Obviously, this corporation has been expanding, and how? And when you take a look at the infrastructure and just the use case alone, it is absolutely a no-brainer. And it always seems to mesmerize me after the number of folks who will come and just poo-poo all over Ripple, all over XRP. And realistically, why is that, guys? Well, guys, I'm going to tell you what. It started way, way back there when you only had Bitcoin on the scene. And remember, there was no Ethereum when Ripple came into being. And when Ripple came on the scene, it was a far better technology, and they knew it. And back then, guys, people were absolutely caught paying other folks on Reddit to discredit Ripple and XRP back then. They were paying them to do it. And guys, now it's just become almost part of the culture. And the problem and the tragedy about it is this. Look, guys, there is enough market share for everybody in this space. But the polarization that has been created could literally cause a lot of these projects to absolutely die off. Why? Because, guys, when you see Ripple absolutely taking lead spot in a lot of the application around the world, building these central bank digital currencies, developing the ecosystem in such a massive way. The lion's share of all of that market is going to be going into Ripple and XRP. I genuinely believe that. Guys, I know Bitcoin had started out wanting to be, that alternative to the fiat system. And hey, look, we give credit where credit's due. It's been the best appreciating asset, bar none, in the history of mankind. And we have to give it a lot of credit for cutting the trail. But the reality is, guys, that technology just does not measure up. And the world knows it. And when you look at what just was put out there by the Bank of International Settlements, Augustin Carson, yesterday, talking about a unified ledger system, and on and on and on. And you see all these banking partners and central banks around the world working like they are hand in glove with Ripple and the XRPL and the XRP ecosystem. It is truly mesmerizing. And yesterday we just played a video where Ripple came out and absolutely described in detail how the central bank digital currency system will work and how XRP is going to be that bridge asset between them. Now, with respect to this legal case, I want to show you this article that just came out. SEC versus XRP. Anti-graft agency supports motion to unseal the Hinman documents. Yep, a U.S. whistleblower and anti-corruption watchdog, Empower Oversight, complained that the Securities and Exchange Commission has repeatedly denied transparency organizations access to information of public interest, especially regarding the crypto industry. And guys, this absolutely came out today, February 24, 2023. Consequently, the anti-graft agency has supported a motion by a crypto law firm that seeks to unseal the documents regarding the former SEC executive chairman, William Hinman. Now, guys, Jason Foster, the founder of Empower Oversight, expressed that the public deserves answers from the SEC as to what exactly the agency knew about Hinman's speech and when they knew it. Foster further noted that the SEC blocked multiple attempts by Empower Oversight to uncover conflicts of interest and ethical questions at the agency. Empower Oversight recounted how it opposed the SEC's motion for summary judgment in an ongoing FOIA lawsuit over documents related to selective enforcement in cryptocurrency's case. On Tuesday, Forbes contributor and policy research Rosalind Layton filed an amendment motion to gain access to the contested Hinman documents in the SEC case against Ripple. And attorney James K. Filan, who has followed the lawsuit closely, tweeted that the initial filing contained some erroneous claims, so she fixed that up. In the motion, Layton argued that the U.S. regulator appears inconsistent in applying regulatory laws. According to her, the SEC considers Ethereum, native token ETH, as entirely outside the securities laws while seeking billions in penalties from Ripple's virtually identical offering for supposedly violating those laws. That inconsistency has given rise to grave concerns about potential conflicts of interest because Hinman had a financial stake in promoting Ethereum to the exclusion of competing coins like XRP. And guys, the heat is being turned up and big time, and it's not even coming from Ripple. It's coming from these watchdogs that are out there to actually protect you and I, which is what the SEC truly is supposed to be mandated to do, to protect the retail investor. But guys, who are they protecting? Right now, they're protecting their own butts and they're protecting their friends on Wall Street. That's who they're protecting. But these guys are out there and they are now making application to the court. I'm telling you, the pressure that is being brought to bear with respect to these Hinman emails and documents is massive. And it would not surprise me with old Gary Gensler there if the heat gets too hot for him, he's number one out of the kitchen. But number two, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. These guys are going to turn on one another like rats fleeing a sinking ship, and they will throw Hinman under the bus just like that. You can bet your bottom dollar. And I'm telling you what, this whole deal when you're taking a look at what's going on, I think we're going to see something amazing happen in the month of March. But guys, just look at the fundamentals. You're looking at the future of generational wealth being created right before your very eyes. And I'm telling you what, I don't want to miss it, and I certainly don't want you to miss it. So guys, let me just take a few seconds. I'm going to talk about our coaching program for those who don't know. With the bull runs coming up and all the changes in this space, it is absolutely imperative that you have a plan in place. And what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some major financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into those same pitfalls. We take a look at your portfolio, make sure that it's balanced towards your goals. We also work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even help you get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that will really help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it, and I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments right down there in the comments section. Open it up to the community and start a discussion. Now, many of you know, hey, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to hit the notification bell down there, because I like to get information out to you as soon as it comes in. And on top of that, I don't want you missing out on any of our regularly released videos. Now, if you're one of the thousands of folks who have been watching these videos, but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We'd really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.